Hello and welcome to the Open SAP course Building Apps with the ABAP RESTful Application Programming Model, Week 2, Unit 1, the Business Scenario. My name is Karin Chuto-Jomo and I'm a Product Manager for the ABAP platform. I will guide you through the units for this week. In the previous week, you learned about the big picture and the architecture of REP and about the involved technologies and tools. You also learned about the hands-on environment we will use during this course, the SAP Cloud Platform ABAP environment. In addition, we showed you how to set up your local IDE, the ABAP development tools in Eclipse, connect it to the ABAP backend, and implement your first Hello World console app. This week, we will build a read-only SAP Fiori travel list report app, step by step. We will start by creating the database tables, the CDS data model, the data model projection, and enrich it with UI semantics. Then we will create the OData service and preview the SAP Fiori Travel app. Finally, we will implement basic authorization for data access using CDS roles. In the present unit, we will have a look at the business scenario underlying the travel app. The ABAP fly reference scenario is a new data model, simple to use and to understand, intended for demo purposes and used in training courses, mainly in the context of the ABAP RESTful Application Programming Model. It simulates an application used by a travel agency for booking flights. It is a reloaded version, an adapted one of the well-known SAP NetWeaver Fly data model. The ABAP Fly reference scenario offers several examples that can serve as reference implementations of the various capabilities provided by REP. For example, greenfield and brownfield implementations with and without draft handling. It is not an integral part of the ABAP platform, but is available for download on GitHub. Therefore, it must be imported into the relevant ABAP systems before use. The ABAP Fly reference scenario is pre-installed in SAP Cloud Platform ABAP environment trial systems and ready for use. The different business entities we are going to work with in our present scenarios are travel, booking, agency, fly, and customer. A travel entity defines general travel data such as the agency or customer ID, the status of travel booking, and the price of the travel. A booking entity defines flight and booking data, the customer ID for whom the flight is booked, as well as the travel ID to which the booking belongs. An agency entity defines travel agency data, such as the address and contact data. A flight entity defines the general flight data for each connection. Finally, a customer entity provides a detailed description of a flight customer or passenger, such as the name, the address, and contact data. The main business entity in our scenario will be travel and booking. We will create database tables for storing the travel and booking data while reusing the databases provided by the ABAP Fly reference scenario for the other business entities. At the end of this week, we will have an SAP Fiori Elements travel list report app with full text search and filter capabilities to display existing travel and booking data. The app consists of the list report floor plan with navigation to the object detail page floor plan. An overview of the typical development workflow in REP has been shown in Week 1, Unit 2. The development flow to build our read-only app would look as follows. First, we will create the database tables for storing the travel and booking data. Then, we will define the CDS data model for the travel and the booking entities. In the next step, we will project the part of the data model needed for our travel app and enrich it with additional information at the data model and the metadata model level, with, for example, additional fields and UI semantics. We will then define our service scope by specifying the relevant entities to be exposed in our service. Bind it to the OData protocol and the SAP Fiori UI use case, and preview it in the ABAP development tools. Finally, we will define a CDRS role to restrict the data access for of the travel entity. We are now at the end of this unit. Let's do a short recap. In this unit, you have learned about the ABAP Fly reference scenario and the business scenario we will implement this week, which business entities will be used, and the development flow we will cover in the next units. Further information for this unit is available in the appendix of this presentation. Thanks for listening, and see you in the next unit where we will create the CDS database table.